Hello guys and welcome to a new video. This week I have officially started half marathon training and right now I'm getting ready for my first long run in this training block. It's only week 1 so it's nothing too brutal today. It should be a total of 1 hour and 40 minutes with 50 minutes easy, 25 minutes at 4:25 to 4:45 minutes per k. So quite a wide pace range. We'll see which end I'm closest to and 25 minutes easy to finish off. It is 5:43 in the morning. I'm ready to go. Let's get this long run done and dusted and then I'll tell you all about my half marathon or half marathons coming up, training plan, goals, and all of that. I really like the Nike Tempo Next Percent for sessions and long run workouts, and this is my second pair which I started using a couple months ago after running my first pair into the ground. I actually bought this second pair last year on sale and at the time I felt bad for buying shoes before needing them, but right now they seem to be discontinued, so I'm kind of glad I got another pair in advance. Anyway, back to this long run. So I did my first 50 minutes easy with an average pace of 5 minutes 18 per k. And then when I was about 45 minutes in, that's when I opened my gel. I wanted to have it whilst doing my effort to see how it would make me feel. And you guys may know I've had this fear of gels since I started running pretty much, and I've only started testing out Unported gels recently. I quite enjoyed the taste. I wasn't put off by the texture and I'm happy to report that I've had no stomach discomfort. So my pace for the 25-minute block of effort was 4 minutes 28 per k, which was on the faster end of the pace range that Ben gave me. And then I finished with 25 minutes easy, 4 minutes 59 per k. After running fast, I never quite come down to my pre-effort easy pace. This long run was a success. As you've seen in the title of this video, the half marathon I am training for is the Valencia half marathon, which takes place on the 22nd of October, so it's in 9 weeks time. But I will also be doing the Malaga half marathon, which is 1 week later on the 29th of October. It's one of the 2 half marathons that I did in Malaga last year. Last year it took place in November. Absolutely loved it. In terms of enjoyment at a race, it was up there, and as soon as the entries opened for this year's edition, I just got my spot. I wanted to do it again. So in a way, Valencia is kind of like my A race where I'm gonna target hopefully a good result, but if I don't have a good race, then I'll still have Malaga to hopefully redeem myself. And then if I do well at Valencia, then Malaga will be for fun, for enjoyment. Obviously I hope to do well at both races, but I'm hoping to get a good result at least one of them. And so this means that I will be spending some time in Spain, not as long as last year. I think last year, including Spain and Greece, I was gone for 4.5 months, but this time around we are keeping a flat in London, meaning that I can't exactly afford to double rent in London and somewhere else for this long, but I will be in Spain for a few weeks and I'm super excited. My goal for Valencia and possibly Malaga is 2 PB. Plain and simple, I want a new half marathon PB by the end of this year. So my current PB from Seville in January is 1 hour 32 minutes and 47 seconds. Now if I'm being completely honest with myself, if I PB by just a handful of seconds, I wouldn't be too pleased. I'm hoping to take quite a chunk of time off to get me closer to that 1 hour 30 half marathon mark, which is kind of my long-term goal. I don't really think I can achieve it this year. I think I need another year of training to attempt a 1 hour 30, but hopefully a 1 hour 31, 20 something this year I'd be happy with. And he's still coaching me, of course, and in the past few months we've been a bit more lax in terms of my training structure. I've been super consistent, but you know, I would tell Ben when I fancied doing a park run or a social run or turn up to a club run and all those things, and then he would adapt my training plan based on what I wanted to do. But from this week, we are completely back to a proper structure, and Ben, as my coach, has the lead in terms of my training plan. So what he says I should do takes absolute priority, and then if I can fit in a park run or a social run here and there, cool. But Ben will have the final word as to what I should be doing each day. The last little update I wanted to tell you about is that this time around I will be practicing with gels. Yes, I am finally getting over my fear of using gels. Veloforte kindly sent me a bunch of their products, including a lot of their gels. You guys know I've been loving their energy chews, but a gel is easier to take on than a chew when you are running fast. So this year we are getting on the gel train, and I've actually started to practice with gels earlier this month before I started this training block, and they've all gone down okay. I'm really enjoying the flavors that I've tried so far, and I also really like the fact that they're quite small, they're pocket size, they fit in my hand. And for instance, Ben uses Science Sports gels, which to me are too big. Look at the size difference. I'll leave some Veloforte links in the description if you want to check out their products. Everything I've tried in the past year or so, absolutely love. Sunday morning, I have just finished my final run of the week. It was a workout actually. I had 3 times 8 minutes. For the first 8-minute block, my pace had to be 4 minutes 20 per K, the second one 4:15, and the third one 4:10, and I'm pretty sure I hit the paces. I will need to check, but I'm pretty sure I did, and including the warm-up and cool-down, that was just shy of 12K for today. So that's week 1 of Valencia half marathon training done. I wasn't off to a great start, but I'm glad I turned the week around. Basically, I picked up a cold last weekend, and I was just feeling weak and very tired, and I also had some bad night's sleep impacting my recovery. Last Sunday I was meant to do a session which did not happen. I basically took a rest day, and then I had a much easier start to the week than planned. Tuesday I wasn't able to do my track session. Thankfully Wednesday morning I woke up feeling much better, so Ben gave me a session for that day. I think crazy, it was like 8 times 2 minutes, and then the week carried on as planned, thankfully. The total volume for the week, just about 73 kilometers. I ended up running every day, which wasn't planned originally. I was meant to have a rest day Wednesday, but because the week started off really easy because of my cold, and then pushed the session back from Tuesday to Wednesday, and then the rest of the week I had runs every day, well yeah, I ended up running every day this week. Most of it was easy running, 4 short easy runs, 1 long run, and the vast majority of this long run was easy pace, and 2 workouts. Now, in terms of documenting my half marathon training, I'm not quite sure whether I'm gonna do weekly updates because I feel like it might get a bit repetitive, but you'll probably hear about my training every couple of weeks or so. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!